I'm gonna do another recipe for Can It Canapé. Can I take that beautiful, easy fig tart from my brand new cookbook, 5 Ingredients Mediterranean, and can we turn it into a canapé? I think that we can. First up, I've kept it in the pack because if you go to the supermarket, you can get luxury fruit and nuts. We've got little cranberries, we've got sour cherries, we've got raisins, we've got these beautiful sultanas, pecans, almonds, little pistachios, hazelnuts. It's a brilliant little combination. One ingredient punching really, really hard. So the simplest little recipe ever, just give it a little whiz. You'll see it's starting to clump together here, and you can literally just make a little test like this. Put it in your hand, and if it's pliable, see how it comes together like a little putty? And that'll create a beautiful little base for our fruit tart. Now, normally I put it into a little round mold and up the sides, but for this Can It Canapé, I'm gonna put it in this 35 by 12 centimeter mold. You could use any mold you like, but I'm kind of keeping it either rectangular or square because I wanna slice it up into little 1.5 inch squares, okay? Because we're turning it into a canapé, right? So I've lined this with a little greaseproof paper. I'm gonna take this mix out. This really is the simplest little base. Just pour it out. Look at the colors. And I'm not gonna go up the side like in the recipe in the book. I'm just gonna push it out nice and flat so it's a base. Go around the edges, so it'll make it roughly even and flat. And then we're gonna do the next bit. Super, super easy again. I have 500 grams here of beautiful organic yogurt. What I'm gonna do is flavor it with 2 things. One is a nice generous teaspoon of vanilla paste. Love, love, love that. You can get this in the supermarkets. Of course, you can use vanilla extract or vanilla pods if you wish. And then we're gonna sweeten it with 1 or 2 teaspoons of honey, depending on how ripe your fruit is. If the fruit is really ripe, you'll need just 1. If it's a little bit more sour, and it can be at this time of year, heading towards winter, right, we'll use 2. So that goes in like that. Mix it up. You'll see the little dots that you get from the vanilla. So once you've done that, put your mold back out here and we'll put the filling straight in like that, and it'll find its natural level thanks to gravity.
If you're enjoying this, then please click the like button and give us some love, and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and remember to turn on that notification bell so you know what's happening. Now, back to the recipe.
So what's cool about this recipe is we're going to use the freezer to create that kind of texture, that thickness. You can freeze that now for like 2-3 hours until firm, but you could do it the day before, the week before, so it's a great job to get done. I've already done one in the freezer, so I can show you exactly what to do. So this is the one that's already been frozen. If you put your hand around the side of the mold, it just helps to soften the outside of the frozen yogurt. And then what you can do is just pop it like that, and then it comes out. So there is the beginning of the Can It Canapé. So slice this into little chunks. Let's go 1/2 across like that. I'm gonna slice across here all the way down. Can It Canapé. Let's see. All cut, ready and raring to go. So you can literally pop that back in the freezer, and then 1/2 hour before you want to serve them, then what we can do is take our little chunks of our amazing fruit tart and just distribute it around a lovely board. Absolutely love that. So let's take some different fruits, not specifically one, but the 5th ingredient would be a fruit. The original recipe was fig, but truth be told, my kids are really not that adventurous. I'm not gonna lie. They wouldn't eat the fig, right? River would turn his nose up at that. He does like pomegranates. And when you halve a blueberry, it is really beautiful. Here's a little cherry. We've got some nice little red currants, raspberries. I think this is a really fun little kind of sweet treat. So there you go. That is my expression, originally from my fig tart, from my new book. That's the original recipe, the lovely fig tart. I love it very, very much. But actually, it does work as a Can It Canapé. And I haven't even finished it yet. A little bit of the honey from a height like this. I think it looks great. It's fun. If you took that around a kid's party or an adult's party, that's delicious. That's 5 ingredients working really, really hard. Obviously, I've got different fruits in there, but you could pick one or just react to what's in season. But that's great. Right, let's have a little try. It's fresh, it's chewy, it's got that deliciousness that honey gives you with the acidity of the fruit and the tang of the yogurt. So if you want to take a recipe from my new book, 5 Ingredients Mediterranean, and see if you can canapé, right? Have a go, make it look good. So what are you waiting for? Come on, canapé.